little more revved up under the lights, and what a game we have for you tonight. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop. They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will get the ball first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's been so much fun watching this offense, and a big part of why they're in college football playoff contention has been the passing attack, and this wide receiver specifically, and kudos to him because he had a lot of expectations on him and a lot of attention from opposing defenses. All season long, he keeps showing up, and he keeps making plays. Nobody has been able to cover him, and there is no question in this game, if they're going to win, he's got to have a big day.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for room, it's Howard. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got him quickly. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Howard. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Illinois' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to...
David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's got it down the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. first set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Turns it upfield. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Flush to the left. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Maryland! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a first down. Play action on first
Pass
down.
interference.
Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass.
La 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 la, wait till I get my money right. La 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 la,
The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's hot. Trying to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again.
Come on, brother.
Pulls it in. Tackle is made.
La 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 la, wait till I get my money right.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Let's send the tight end in motion. Play action on first down. The quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Rush right in his face. Got his man on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Terrapins with the first and 10. Headed to the edge, it's Danzy. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Options galore here. Second and just a few inches. Here's a quick throw out to the left. tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
And the Terrapins line it up with a first and goal. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Gets away. On the move. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left, it's Huff. Finds a seam. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. One play and already near midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, gonna throw it. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Right at the line. There he goes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The ride. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give. Breaks the tackle. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Makes the grab. Ball spins away. Got enough space. Touchdown.
Great fucking stick skills by the user there.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers. Really quickly, this team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the line. Down the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you...
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for the edge, it's Howard. Knocked down immediately. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the toss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Holds and fires complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. On the return. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Just had to get rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a 3rd and long from the 45.
And this is a tough spot for the offensive coordinator here after that incompletion 4th down, because you scored a touchdown on your first drive, then you kicked a field goal. You don't want to punt now on your 3rd drive of the game, right? Things are going so well. Do you trust your quarterback? Do you trust your offense to go convert this thing and stay on the field?
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Huff. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
That is a risky time in play call. Running a running back screen backed up like that, it did not fool anybody on defense. They converge right away, get him down, and they steal 2 points.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board. Touchdown, Maryland! Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 15 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers with a real chance to make this a memorable season. A 7th straight victory following everything that happened last year would put the rest of the sport on notice. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Look out! Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Headed for the corner, it's Davis. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Back's got it on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. From the gun, it's Williams. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Working that left side now. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. The run to the left. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sells to fake. And his throw is incomplete. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? It's complete to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Give to the back. Could be. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll return it. He was hoping for... a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Drive will be more productive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Just a short pass to the tight end. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quick give. It's Huff. They put the brakes on it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Using his legs, it's Huff. Quick step and go. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The fake and wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. In the red area, it's Huff. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to find.
And the point after is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Moving out to the right. What a weapon to be able to extend a play like that, and they stop him just a few inches short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's another Terrapins first down.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Buying a little time to his left. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch, it's Howard. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the going. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the fake. Rushes on. Avoids pressure on the right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Oh my, he just shanked that one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Illinois will get... going as the offense comes out onto the field. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little too late? Complete with conviction on the crosser.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Extending the play. Turning it on. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Wheeler. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Sets his feet. It's Grimes. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Trying to run, it's Wheeler. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Wheeler. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They'll line up to go for 2. They want to throw it. Left side is Wheeler. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. That one's not even close.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Could not make his way to the corner. Illinois right back to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs going up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back, takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. Handoff, keep working on that clock. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be second and 10. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Illinois offense returns to the field. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. And you can mark that. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on second and 15. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. They don't force.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out trying to bunt.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Illinois uses its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Perfect timing on the hit to keep them from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on fourth down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. Fires left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Second down to the air. On the move. Picked up 8 yards there. Third down and 2. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Illinois lining up quickly. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. Release to the back. Reels it in. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Finding a line, I move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on first down. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Lets it go for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Trey Taylor, crew track.
They got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's full real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to